Let's start with Russia, who's notorious for having some really bad personnel problems inside their military. Their recruitment is not going great. And while they would love to institute a draft, even old Vladdy Daddy knows that the Russian public will tolerate a lot, but they won't tolerate a general draft. So let's see how they're trying to convince people to join the NBA, the next Bakhmut assault. So this is a commercial from Russian television. So I wish they would translate some of these words, but you could see this guy's a security guard, but he's obviously dressed up as a soldier. The irony is, of course, that one, I don't think he's wearing standard Russian camouflage. Do they not have their own camo pattern? Oh, okay, there's the regular camo pattern. They're trying to convince personal trainers to be like, yes, join the military. Oh, and a cab driver. Okay, wow. Okay. Also, obviously, this is like propaganda footage, but look, you can see there's no mags in any of the pouches. Oh, God. The level of be a real man. Be a real man. And don't get it twisted. Like, being in the military is... I view it, and I think a lot of people who've been in the military view that experience as being absolutely formative in transitioning from being a child to an adult. And the difference, though, is... even at the height of the war in Afghanistan, you should understand that the worst part of those wars, the number one risk that would kill a soldier was a vehicle accident. Throughout that war, they continued to be the most dangerous thing a soldier can do is drive around in their regular Toyota Corolla outside a base. Now, they're soldiers. They were... disproportionately, it was actually motorcycle accidents that would kill or injure soldiers. But the point is that when you have a military, it's the reason recruitment works is because there's an exchange, right? Like the military is, hey, you should serve your country, but in exchange, your country understands that you are your nation's son or daughter. And so that's why I knew that when I stepped out of those MRAPs in Afghanistan, when I was on patrol, that the full weight of the U.S. government would look out for me. If I, God forbid, hit an IED, that I had a trained medic with me. I had a Black Hawk at JBAD who would fly out to pick me up. I had a surgeon in Kabul who would patch me up. There were a C-130 would fly me to Germany. And if I needed rehab beyond that, I would get flown back to Walter Reed outside of DC, one of the premier hospitals in the country. So that is the agreement, right? And I had the best technology that the government could afford to protect me in the form of MRAPs and IOTVs. And I think there's a consensus in Russia that agreement isn't in place anymore. That these soldiers are getting poor gear, they are being treated very badly, that their government doesn't have an interest in their livelihood. Even when I was in, the government by and large honored their contracts that soldiers signed. Not true in the Russian military. And this is a problem that all authoritarians run into, but certainly I think these guys, Russia is running into now. The walking out from the smoke just always kills me. Join the Russian armed forces. We'll give you money. Oh, cool. These are some other viral footage. This is like a pamphlet, and this is, yeah, look at these guys. Oh, interesting. They have like recruitment centers, just like we have, except they brought a live weapon. That's a bad idea. And also, look at these totaled specimens. Sorry. Okay, if you've been in the military, the U.S. military, you know that wearing your hat like this will get it slapped off your head. Like this look, this is not a look you want when you're a soldier. Wear your headgear properly, my guy. Who's he gonna recruit? This old dude. Look, this guy is way too old to serve in any military except for Russia's. The only English sounding word is contract. I'm like, contract. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Oh my God, I think they just flagged that woman. Flagging is when you accidentally point the barrel of a weapon at someone who you don't want to engage with that weapon. It's a huge safety violation. And again, it just continues to say that this is like amateur hour. What are you doing? Oh my God. You probably... Oh, you see, I said that. Oh, they're not going to recruit that guy. Literally, he looks like he's already been recruited. Oh my God, the dad's just absolutely not. Wait, do they have an attractive woman trying to sell this thing? Oh, maybe. I think they have an attractive woman trying to spin this. Dude, even the US military hasn't stooped that low, and we're in a recruiting crisis. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have an attractive woman, and then her, like, handler here. Listen, this is not a great vibe when you have a young, attractive woman soliciting people on the street, and then you have an old man standing watchfully nearby. Did no one at the Kremlin think that, hey, this vibe just isn't a great look? The answer is no, because the Kremlin's propaganda is, like, chronically clueless. Oh, and they have a bunch of guys in gear. Okay. I've literally never seen a Russian soldier in the last 6 months in any video that has that level of gear. Look, they have a collapsible stock on the AKs. Okay, guys, we all know this is not how this works. Oh, but I want to point out, look, this is a key part of their propaganda effort. Look here. You see this? This is a World War II era Soviet soldier. This is, of course, a modern Russian soldier. And the Kremlin has been trying incredibly to link in the minds of the public the importance of the Second World War and this current war. They're trying to bind those up as tight in the public's mind as they possibly can. Oh man, some guy posed with his sons. I'd be like, do not take my picture. Oh, buddy. Oh my God. Okay. Listen. Don't your wedding photos with them? You're gonna take your wedding photos with two people cosplaying a soldier? Oh man. Okay, I'll give you a pass if this dude already served. If he like served out his contract or something and he was just great. Now I'm back. I'm going to get married, but let me take a photo with my boys. I think this will be nice. I would respect that. Oh, look at this though. This is not the Russian Ministry of Defense. This is Wagner2022.ru. Okay, so this is probably a little older. But still, look at this. He's got the red eye, the Terminator eye. Damn, dude. Okay. Also, there's something weird about the proportion here. Look at these mags. This magazine pouch is not in line with his head. It's at his shoulder. This is someone who's, not only have they never seen a soldier in combat, they've never seen a human being. Okay, I can't actually... All right, YouTube is clear that they do not want me to show anything that could even look even a smidge Like it could be combat. I'm pretty sure that's just training footage. So anyway, that's a little bit of insight, at least, into these nerds and how the Russian war machine is trying to sustain itself, trying to find more people to eat, and that it still doesn't seem to be doing a great job.